Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Bradley here, and it's time for the Speak Free Books Entertainment Wrap-Up presented by BuffBoyBrewing.com.
JB's Entertainment Wrap-Up.
Brought to you by BuffBoyBrewing.com. Need your daily or hourly fix of fresh-flavored coffee? Check out Buff Boy Brewing Company for unique blends from around the world. International tastes with the finest roasts at BuffBoyBrewing.com. Here's what's making news this December 3rd. Diddy's got lots of time on his hands in federal lockup as a sex predator. We've talked all about his endless attempts to have his case thrown out, obviously unsuccessfully, and then to get house arrest or have his sentence overturned. And he's not done fighting yet. This time, he's taking issue with Netflix and a new docuseries. We talked about it here well over a year ago, I think now, that the streamer and 50 Cent, Fiddy, were teaming up for a project called Sean Combs' The Reckoning. It says 50. I'm going to keep saying 50, but you know what I mean, right? Okay. 50 has been doing the press rounds to promote the show, and I should also note that he spent years trolling and making fun of Diddy, so his involvement in the project has Diddy's legal team fired up. Let's rewind. The series shows never-before-seen footage of the disgraced music mogul prior to his arrest in September of last year. It features recordings of Diddy from the time that he was 19 years old, much of which is considered private video. Diddy's rep, Judah Engelmayer, said in a statement, Netflix's so-called documentary is a shameful hit piece and confirms that Netflix relied on stolen footage that was never authorized for release. Netflix is plainly desperate to sensationalize every minute of Mr. Combs' life without regard for truth in order to capitalize on a never-ending media frenzy. If Netflix cared about truth or about Mr. Combs' legal rights, it would not be ripping private footage out of context, including conversations with his lawyers that were never intended for public viewing. No rights in that material were ever transferred to Netflix or any third party. We'll see what comes of that. Sounds like it could be a legal battle. Now, speaking of legal battles, Jada Pinkett Smith is accused of threatening to have someone killed. That's according to a new lawsuit. Bilal Salam, who was Will Smith's best friend for almost 40 years, probably not now, filed a lawsuit last month. In it, he said that Jada approached him with 7 other people at Will's birthday party at a movie theater back in 2021. He claims Jada was, quote, verbally aggressive, end quote, and said that if he continued, quote, telling her personal business, end quote, he would, quote, end up missing or catch a bullet. He takes it one step further by saying Jada then, quote, demanded, end quote, he sign a non-disclosure agreement about the incident, quote, or else. He said that he was threatened by a man as he went to his car, but was not physically harmed. In another instance, months later, when after Will attacked Chris Rock at the Oscars, Salam said that he refused to participate in something called crisis management because he didn't want to, quote, perform tasks he believed were illegal, unethical, or morally compromising, end quote. Because of that, he said that Will and Jada's teams went on a, quote, retaliatory campaign, end quote. Why it all happened, we don't really know. We just know that Bilal Salam has sued Jada for $3 million. Now, neither Jada nor Will have commented on the suit. And very quickly, there's some wedding bells in the future, again, for Miley Cyrus. She and longtime boyfriend Max Mirando are engaged, and it was announced on social media by his dad. A series of photos were shared earlier in the week to celebrate Cyrus's birthday, and she's been seen wearing an engagement ring. The dad posted emojis of champagne and a ring, and he went on to congratulate the couple. They've been together since 2022. That's Check Your Celebrity Headlines for this Wednesday, December 3rd. I'm back tomorrow right here on the Speak Free Books Entertainment Wrap-Up presented by BuffBoyBrewing.com. Till next time, I'm Jeremy Bradley.
For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise. And you surely feel naughty when you swallow